Hi YouTube friends. Tonight I have Rain with me, and you can see he's got his safety scissors. I hope you can see that. And Ivy, I don't know if you can see her or not. But anyway, we're going to make a theater ticket box, and where you purchase theater tickets at. And Rain's going to kind of help me. Let me tell you about him first. He was actually a Kaya doll that came to me, and he had, oops, there goes Ivy. He had no hair. He came in and he had this big rim around his head, or she did, Kaya did, where the wig had been ripped off, and so I purchased him off of eBay for a really good price. The seller was really helpful, and I had purchased two Kayas about the same time. So what I did after looking at him, the faces are extremely different. And I went ahead and made this Kaya into a male, because as you know, it's really tough to find male American Girl dolls and that sort of thing. So I scrubbed the head, sanded it down a little bit as good as I could, took that ring around off of his head, and prepared it for a new wig. And so I purchased this wig. I'll just show you. I hope you're catching all of this, that the camera angle is good. Purchased this wig, and it was quite a bit longer. It was about down to here, and it's very curly, as you can see. I also got this off of a seller from eBay for a really good price. This was about, oh my goodness, it had to have been a year and a half ago. And I went ahead and cut the wig the way I wanted it, and then I like longer hair, and because he is Kaya's brother, he can have longer hair. So I still think I need to go back in and trim it up a little bit longer, but I had a girlfriend who we do relay together. She's the survivor chair, and for the last couple years she's also been the committee chair. We take turns rotating with that, whoever wants to do that big huge job. And her son actually has, or had, when he was younger, very curly hair like this. His was a little bit shorter, but he did have very, very curly hair like this when he was younger. And so I kind of took my cue from that, and Ivy, sit down. So I went ahead and you know, did that, just left his hair like this. I like it a lot. So this is Rain. Anyway, just so you know. Okay, I want to stand him up, but I really think that my camera angle is not going to catch him if I stand him up. And then I got this cute set off of at least the overalls. I might have gotten the t-shirt from somewhere else, or the tank, but I got this off of, I think it was Mikhail. Either Eva.Ross or Mikhail, and I really like it. It's very, very cute. It looks like he's hunting, and he's got the little boots, and I think the boots are our generation. Alright, so I'm going to put him aside for now and show you. We just finished dinner. I just got home from work, and I'm supposed to be doing my homework. Anyway, so I'm taking a couple of boxes here. This is a My Life Madame Alexander box that I'm going to be working with for the front. I'm going to take these off eventually. It's going to be kind of icky, isn't it? I can tell already. But it has, you know, the clear right here, and this is what I want. And then I have another box here. It's pretty sturdy, and this is what I wanted, was a very thick, sturdy box. And I'm going to cut the front of it, because basically I'm going to put the two of them together like this to make it wider, deeper, basically deeper. And then I'm going to have to come up with something, another box, to bring it up to this height right here. And then I cut the Journey Girls side of the box, because I'm going to have to cut this portion of this box out as well. Not only this front, but also the side of it, which is going to make the box very unsturdy. But because I want to put this on there too. So there's, you know, like a glass front here, here, and here, and then here. So it'll add a lot of light into these 3 spaces. And then I have on top of that, I'll put that aside, I have this from that broom set. I kept it because I really like it to kind of take it apart and cover part of the box with. I know it's thick and it's cardboard, but I know it will add some weight and heaviness to it, and I like it a lot. I think it's very fun and frolicky, either on the inside or the outside. And then I have a bunch of these that I have been saving from our generation sets. I've been saving these for a long time. The inserts to kind of, some of these are pretty heavy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use the real heavy ones. Maybe. These are thinner. You can see the difference between this and this. This is cardboard. This is like cardstock, a little heavier than cardstock. And they're 2 different colors though. These are all reds, and this is like a cherry. And make, maybe this will go on the inside or something. I want to make some shelves maybe on the inside, and then use some of these for the outside as well to cover it with, because I didn't want to use up all of my duct tape. And I didn't maybe want to cover it in just paper. Okay, alright, so I'm going to get started, and by cutting, I don't need that right now, but I'm going to start cutting this, and I did already start cutting it. I had to just be kind of careful, but since I was going to cut this part out, but since I don't need that, I'm going to just go ahead and cut here. Please excuse my nail polish. I had my nails done not even 2 weeks ago. Usually I do them myself, but for a present, my son took me to get my nails done. Thought that was really nice. And we had a good time doing that. Actually, he got his toes done too. Even guys need to get that stuff done, you know? Okay, I'm probably going to turn this off here in a second because I don't want to waste a bunch of time and footage and that sort of thing. And this is going to take some time to put all these pieces together and so forth. So I'm going to cut it off right now. Okay? Alright, be back. Okay, so what I did was I went ahead and took the back of the My Life box off, and I left a little bit here so that it would adhere to the bottom of the shake box, and I just cut the back of the box off and the side of it, and so I'm just going to kind of tuck them together so you can see that they fit together just like this. I'm going to adhere this like that, and then if you look, the top is still, I'm going to put this down like that, and the top is still open. So what I did is I went back and cut an additional piece, and I'm going to fit it right here. Hope you can see that. Right here at the top, and fit it so that it's even with the My Life box like that. And then I fit another piece to go right here so that they'll all be even, and just like that. So you know, the boxes will, well, I'll fit it up like this, it'll all be even. And then I have, this is, I decided I'm going to make this a door so that you don't have to just put the doll in from the top, you know, like this. And I've got a, what I call like a hinge or a bracket that I took from the box itself. This was actually like a bracket holding 2 pieces of the box together, and I just took it off, folded it in half, and I'm going to put one half on the inside of the door and the other half on the inside of the wall, like that, like so. So it'll go just like that on the inside of the wall, and then the other half will go on the inside of the door, like that. And so the door will hopefully, my hope is that it'll kind of open a little bit. It'll have some kind of give here so that you can at least slide the doll in. And because I'm making it all out of boxes. I've got a ton of boxes. I got to get these boxes used up, where they go in the recycling. And that's what that's going to be like. Of course, this will all be a lot more closed together. And I am going to put a roof here, but I think I'm going to put more of a clear roof than a closed one, I do believe. So you can see right into what's going on. So of course more light right here. So I'm going to work on that next. Okay, alright, let's see how much I can get done. Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to quickly weave a rug for the inside of the theater, and let's see if I can do this. Okay, it's been a while since I tried it, and I know these have these cutouts, but this is from the My Generation boxes, and let's see if I can remember how to do this. I know it's over and under and over and under, and let me set the first piece and then kind of go from there. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I did the first piece. All right, let me get back to you because I've got to kind of stabilize this. Hold on. Okay, I went ahead and worked on this. I got it finished the way I wanted it, and this is what it turned out to be. I just went over and under and over and under. You can tell it's not 100% perfect, and it has this Our Generation sign on it, but that's okay. What I'm going to do is I cut some extra material, and I'm going to stick it underneath right here, and then tape it, because I use tape, this clear tape all over, and there we go. You can't really tell. You can, but you can't. And then for these little cutouts, I could do the same thing. Tape that down there so it doesn't pop up. And then I have my extra tape here for any little, oops, boo-boos, you know, that sort of thing, that I need to fix. Yes, and I'm using safety scissors. I have a ton of little safety scissors, and they come in handy for all kinds of things. I just take my tape and roll it. It's easier for me to do that, and then I cut it in half like that, and then I can just stick it wherever I need to adhere it, like right underneath there, like that. Glue it down, tape it down. I did the same under here, just like that, and right there, so it's all kind of solid. You could always laminate this if you needed to, if you wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to do that. And these pieces I could do the same with. I could cut a little square, looks like it's about to there. Whoops, what did I say? Third row down, kind of, right here. Cut that out. Cut it in half. Take a little piece of my tape and just cut it again, I guess, and then roll it. And if it's still too long, this tape looks like it's too long, so just cut that roll in half and then stick it right underneath there, and then stick that tape, wedge that tape underneath there, and there you go. Almost fixed. Just like that. Now this one doesn't have anything, so I would just stick the tape to the back and then just adhere it just like that. Oh, and there's two more. Okay, so I could be fixing this all night. But basically, that's what you do. If you wanted it to look neater, so it doesn't look like the tiles are chipped or what have you, which is what this is is like tiles, tile floor. So that's what I did for the floor of the theater ticket booth. That's what I made. Okay, just thought I'd show you that. And then here is the inside of the back of the booth. I just took, this is again our generation, the inside of a box, and that is too. And that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, thanks so much. Okay, so what I did was finish the floor, and as you can see, I didn't checkerboard it. I actually did it incorrectly, but I would guess I was tired last night. I was thinking linearly, not really sure what happened there, but that's okay. I'm going to go with it because I don't want to take this apart. I want to progress forward. So I went ahead and added shelves, 2 shelves. I took those butterflies off and added 2 shelves here, and I taped them in. And this was just box corners. That's all I did, is I added an extra corner on, and I just sized it to the box. I don't measure things with a measuring tape unless I have to. I just kind of eyeball things most of the time, and that's what I did. So then I put those in, and I taped them in place right here and right here, because of course all of this is going to be covered. And then I went ahead and taped this in. I don't really care for it because but I had to do something, and I wanted to use up this material. So I'm going to go over it with something else, but at least it adds some structure, and we'll kind of go from there. And this box, the inside of this, covered up some of my nice looking stuff. I might have to go back over it with some of this material because I have lots of it. So that's what I'll probably end up doing on the inside, so it looks a little bit neater. And okay, so that's that piece. And then this piece, I went ahead, as I showed you the back and these pieces, and then I added another flap. I had one additional flap, like the top of this one, so now they both look the same. So it has a top now, and I just added that with tape. So I'm ready to put on the back, and then I added this piece, this hinge to this, and this again will go here. This is a door, and then I'm going to add clear pieces here and there, and I'll stabilize it with another piece of cardboard because I'm trying to use up all my cardboard boxes at this point, and rather than using up other things. And then if you look, Rain will just stand here like this inside the box. He looks pretty good. I had put one counter in, and I put it down about this height. It was too short, so I put in a taller counter. And I'm leaving this one in for stabilization on the inside, and also I'll put little things down there. Not really sure if I'll put a little sign or something down there. I'll think about it. What I'm gonna put down there, because whatever I put in there, I can rotate it out, or I can leave it there, whatever. And then I'll put posters, like movie posters, in the back behind him. He's kind of takes up a lot of room, so you can't really see anything behind him, but I'm going to put movie posters probably in there anyway. Alright, so that's what I've got so far. Alright, see you later. Okay, so far I've put the duct tape on the on this part. It looks pretty good. I like it a lot. And I got the box. Remember that box I was going to put? It was from the broom and that sort of thing. I put that on there, and all I did was take a big piece of it and wrap it around. Now you will see where the broom was attached. They put the holes in there, but that's okay. I'm going to cover that up with maybe something else, you know. And I left the bottom blank. It's bothering me. I'm going to cover that up with something because I am really, I like things to be finished. Okay, but this is the inside so far, and I attached this a little bit more firmly on there. Okay, so that's that piece. Now what I did with this piece is I went back and I filled in. Remember, these were empty. They were just that cardboard. I didn't like it. So again, this is me being me. This is the cardboard. I didn't do anything with these because I knew they're not going to be seen at all. But these were going to be seen. So I went ahead and covered them up. I glued these on. I've been using so much tape that I'm running out of my big, thick, clear tape here. So I went ahead and glued these pieces on, and I've used up almost all of my boxes. So some people call it upcycling. I'm just going to call it recycling again because I've been recycling for 20-something years and I enjoy it. It's a hobby for me, actually. So anyway, that's what I did. I went ahead and did the backs and the sides, and then so it all matches now. It looks nice and neat. I did the top of this, and then I also did the top of this as well, so it all looks uniform. Now what I'm doing is the side, because I found the piece that I wanted. I cut it out for the bottom, and then this is going to go along the top of this box to make it look cute, so they'll match on the front. But what I'm doing now is I eyeballed, measured this like that on the side. I hope you can see this. And I kind of cut it out how I wanted it so it would hide this doll face and all that kind of stuff. And instead of trying to jerry-rig around all this, I just went ahead and cut one uniform piece. So now what I'm doing is I took this, flipped it over for the opposite side, and I'm in the process of cutting this out for this side. So there'll be two matching pieces. And then I'll kind of do something with this as well. Okay? And then I'm going to glue that on there. I'll figure out what to do at the top, and then I'll kind of put these pieces together. Okay, that's where I'm at so far. Thanks. Okay, so this is what I've got so far. I duct taped a bunch of things. The door, oh, I see, I kind of messed this up here. I'm going to have to fix that. You see all the mistakes that you made afterwards. Anyway, I duct taped the tops, and I put this rim around the top and this around the bottom. I still haven't done anything with these yet, but that's going to have to come later. Those little, remember the butterflies I took off? Here's the inside. So far I haven't attached the door yet, but I did duct tape it for the most part. I'm not going to do this because that's going to be adhered to the door with probably duct tape, so it'll be covered, but the outside was all covered. And here's that rug, the flooring or what have you that I made. So this is the whole thing so far. This is what it looks like. Didn't turn out bad so far. I just have to put the clear panels here. And then again, I have to put another clear panel here next to the door. And I'll have to stabilize it with another piece of cardboard that I'll have to attach probably across here and then down here. more than likely that's probably what's going to happen, because this is a door area. So that's what I'll have to do. I'll tell you, this whole process has been a little bit interesting, and since I'm so persnickety about things, it's not been my favorite, because having to cover an existing elements and match up things, now that I know what I'm doing a little bit more, I can understand it, but it's not been my favorite. So I mean, I'm sure other people would enjoy this. I haven't so far. It's just not been my cup of tea, so to speak. So I didn't cover the floor because this is the floor covering. So that's one thing I didn't do, but I did cover this, both sides of this and this, because again, can't stand the undersides of things that aren't covered. The only thing I didn't cover, again, were the underneath of these shelves. They're bare, but that's the only thing I didn't cover. Okay, that's it so far, and I'll get back to it again later. Well, this is pretty much what I've gotten done here. I found the little dog toy, the popcorn. Isn't that really cute? I love that. I found them at a thrift store. There was a bunch of them. They were brand new. So I purchased that, and then I made the theater sign. I'll show the rest of it. And then I put the hole right here for, you know, where you purchase tickets. The only thing I need now is a mini. Oh, here comes Day-Day. He was trying to purchase tickets earlier. He was bummed because it was dark before I turned the light on, because he was trying to buy tickets to Cats, but that's a play, not a show. I had to explain that to him. Anyway, he's still trying to get his tickets, and anyway. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. No tickets to Cats. Yeah, he's not buying it. Anyway, and then I had this cool, you can see it in the background there. It's a cool picture that I got from, it's actually one of those hang-up things that you get from the party store. They come in, that was the smallest that they came in. I had a larger one. And then these are stickers that had lost their sticky, so I had to glue them. I've had them for a long time. And then I got the door on and so forth. Let me move the icing machine. The icing machine is for another project. Oops, sorry. Just lost it there. I'm hand holding this so I can get it finished, and it's raining outside, and then Bear is watching some kind of old-fashioned movie on TV. And then this was this really cool shelf liner. It comes in a roll, and so I put that all over the top. And it also went all along the top, the side, and then the other side where I told you I was going to put the clear stuff. So here's the door, and then I also put a layer of it over the flooring so the flooring wouldn't get messed up as a protective layer. And then along the back I had this little sign that I had found on the internet, so I had copied it and cut it out. It was going to be for the an outdoor theater, but I went ahead and used it for this. And then here is the other side. This is that clear. It looks black, but in this lighting, but it actually is the clear again. And the only thing I need to add are the show times, the shows and the show times, which we were laughing about. If we were going to do like American Girl, we could do like, instead of Angela's Ashes, Addie's Ashes, and instead of like Eva Moves the Furniture, which is still a book, in book form, which they'll make probably a movie out of it one of these days. One of these days we could do like Kit Moves the Furniture, and instead of Enrique's Journey, we could do like Ken's Journey, things like that.
So anyway, just wanted to show you the final product there. There it is. Okay, thanks so much for bearing with me. I like it a little bit better now. There's Secret Ivy. She's trying to get tickets to Cats apparently too. And I like it a little bit better now that it's got the theater sign and all that kind of stuff on it. I did get a really cool doll. I was so excited. I have to show you this. Oops, sorry. I'm going to show you this. We got her for $2.99. She still has her tag somewhat attached. I can't get it all off, but it's one of the Best Friends dolls. And the reason I got her was that she's fully articulated. I had no idea they were actually fully articulated. And she's going to be really awesome, her glass eyes and stuff like that. Just look at her hair. It's so frizzy. Ugh. It's going to be a hassle. We got her when we went to the thrift store yesterday. So she's going to be really cool. And I found a Belle, a Disney Belle as well. But she's going to be perfect for in there because I'll dress her up in a little outfit and then she can sit, you know, inside it because no one else can. I'll put a stool in there and people can actually sit inside there. Okay, so that's that. And again, thanks so much. I'll make a roll of tickets and I'll try to find a cash register if anybody has any hints on where to get a cash register. A little inexpensive one, that would be great, because this was all totally, except for the popcorn, this was all stuff that I had around the house. Every single bit of it was stuff from other projects or things I had purchased from. I didn't spend a dime on this. This was stuff I already had. So this was kind of cool. I mean, it really was. It was stuff I had for other projects or things that I already had around the house. So this was kind of cool. Okay, thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.